Hi, I'm Kara858, and we're back for episode 4 of our brand new campaign, Fractured Destiny. We want to thank you for joining us and watching this fantastic cast weave this incredible story. We're going to jump into our campaign, but first, let's talk about the sponsors that help make this happen. Fractured Destiny is now partnered with Idle Champions. Idle Champions is one of the biggest D&D games around, and this week a list of champions have been buffed to help you pass that troublesome wall. If you hit !code in chat, you will receive a code for a free Electrum chest. This chest provides free premium content to help you accelerate your progress in the game. So with that, enjoy. Also, I hope you're in the mood for receiving free dice. We're going to be giving away one free dice set called the Prismatic Pantheon from Die Hard Dice. This dice set actually comes from one of our campaign Gods of Color, and to win is simple. You just need to be a follower of the channel and type !giveaway in chat. You'll be giving a ticket and a chance to win. We will be announcing the winner at the end of the session, so you will need to be in chat at the end to win. You will also need to be willing to give your mailing address, which we could, of course, be able to gather in Discord. And good luck to all the participants. And if you like our show and would like to support us, Fractured Destiny has a Patreon. All the funds sent to our Patreon goes directly to the cast, and the Patreon offers exclusive content like after shows, podcasts, Patreon exclusive Discord channels, and even bonus episodes. Your contributions helps us as content creators, but if you're not able to contribute financially, we'll still like to support us. Liking and retweeting already does so much for the channel as is, and we definitely appreciate all that you've done. And with that, it's time to introduce our cast and have to say who they are and who they're playing. And we start first, of course, with our fantastic DM, Noir. Noir, would you like to talk about yourself?
Yes. Sorry, I was looking at notes. I got distracted. Hi, I'm Noir. I go by Hive. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir. Name that's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And I am the community manager for Evil Genius Games. Please back our Kickstarter. You'll make me look good in front of my mom. That's it.
Perfect. Next, let's talk about Jessica. Jessica, would you like to talk about yourself and who you're playing?
Yes, I am Jessica Lanverdi. I am the kid sister that everyone wished they didn't have, and I'm playing the character named Seneca. Kind of sounds like Jessica a little bit. She's the second youngest sibling, and she's a fighter, emotionally and physically.
Perfect. And of course, we have back the wonderful Adriosa. If you'd like to talk about yourself and who you're playing.
Hi. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. I am Adriosa, or Adriana Cazador, she, her, and I am playing as Scarlath, the monk, the aloof sibling, one of the older sisters. And she just kind of likes to stay out of the spotlight of any sort of events or drama or anything, really. But yes, things have gone down, and she is now thrust right into the middle of everything. But yes, I'm a nerd who does Twitch streams, TTRPG shows, voice acting, all that jazz. So you can find me as Adriosa.
Perfect. And of course, we have the wonderful Eliza. If you'd like to talk about yourself and who you're playing.
Hi, sure. Yes, I'm Elisa Pearl, ALIZ with the zebra, with the zebra, sure. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. I do a lot of RPG stuff and acting and stuff. I'm playing Pruitt, who is, I guess, a middle-souled child, middle spirit child of this wonderful sextuplet crew we have. I'm kind of moody. I'm kind of goth. I like spores and mushrooms, and I have a very powerful plant friend who lives in my body now. That's me.
Lilith comes through clutch all the time. Mm-hmm. Of course, we have the wonderful Reed. Would like to talk about yourself and who you're playing.
Of course, hello everyone. I am at Big Dudery on all of the socials. Tonight, I am playing the wonderful, charming Adare, and I assure you, you will never forget him, no matter how much you may want to.
And of course, we have the fantastic Glyza. If you'd like to talk about yourself and who you're playing.
Hi, I'm Glyza, a person of many hats. I'm a podcast host. I'm a writer. I am a variety streamer. I'm a TTRPG personality, I guess is the word that I should use. And starting this Friday, I'm a talk show host. Please, I'm afraid I don't know what I'm doing, but I will be a talk show host this Friday. I'm playing Dewata, and I am the eldest sister, and I am very tired. Both Dewata and I feel very similar levels of exhaustion, and I just want everybody to be fine, really, please. But yeah, you can find everything I do just by looking for @ClassicalGlyza. That's @ClassicalGlyza everywhere on the internet except for Instagram. Don't look for me on Instagram because I am not on Instagram. But yeah.
All right. As for yours truly, I'm Kara858, and I play the Sweet Bean Roanari, who is just trying to go through life and figure out a bit about themselves without dealing with someone constantly berating them for the past decade. And yeah, it's gonna be great stuff. It's great stuff. With that, I think it's time we transition to our fantastic DM. Noir, take it away.
Okay, so we are on episode 4 now.
Yes.
Episode 4 now. So you all know the deal. The party has the chance to start the game with inspiration. All they need to do is I'm going to add this, cohesively.
First of all,
Yes,
we have cohesively done this every single time.
Cohesively and concisely recap.
We cannot promise concise.
Yeah, you didn't.
I don't think that's possible.
Cohesively, yes. Concise?
Yeah.
So would anyone like to attempt it?
I always will. Start.
Okay.
So we started last session at the garden, right after Rizzo or Rizzard, the wizard, tried to steal my youngest brother's keys. And we were not having any of that. It started off with just us roasting him with our words. And then Seneca threw one of her swords to take down the keys, from his hands, and Pruitt, using her wonderful shillelagh, grabbed the keys, and a fight started. Unfortunately, I wasn't really paying attention to one of the arrows that came my way, and I fell asleep. I was just tired. It didn't mean anything. I just fell asleep. If somebody could pick up where I fell asleep to explain what happened then, because I was really asleep.
So what happened was they was able to walk away, but Pruitt was able to get the keys. It didn't happen much after. So it looked like Rizzard tried to cast a spell, but then Dari did something and made it stop. And then that's when they went away, they kind of like teleported. I came by and I healed you. I didn't want any issues. I didn't want no problems.
Oh, and that's when I woke up and I was like, "Where are they?" I remember that one. I do remember. And then we all went to sleep after that. And it started with all of us. Well, not actually all of us. Just Roanari and Dewata didn't have the dream, but everybody else did. And they saw Scarlet and my very handsome wielder of weapons, who I tried to call but didn't show up. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure we'll have very many talks in the future. And they fought in the dream. They were fighting in the dream, and then I think I woke up Pruitt first, and then Seneca next. But Dari, we had a hard time waking up. But they were maybe Pruitt or Seneca can tell me what happened in the dream.
Well, Scarlath was there, and Scarlath couldn't hear us, and I wanted to save Scarlath, but like it was hard to move, and then I got awoken, and I was very upset about it. That's about it. I mean, there's so much more to the story, but I'm not going to be as concise as everyone else right now.
Yeah, I can like tell you that like a little bit of the dream stuff, but really what happened after the dream stuff. So in the dream, I was there too, but then I woke up because Duata woke me up. And so yeah. Dream stuff got weird. We couldn't wake Dari up. And then we realized, because Rowanari is a genius, that we needed to go to the
Arcade Academy.
Okay, Arcane Academy. Okay, there it is. Arcane Academy. The keys that Rowanari deserves and still owns that were almost stolen from them. We needed to use those keys to enter the Arcane Academy, go to their library, and find a way to help Dari get out of this dream safely. Wait, I forgot the biggest thing, which is that Dari's warlock patron basically took over his body, and it was very terrifying and creepy.
It's okay. Seneca talked some sense into him while I cried in a corner. But it's okay. Seneca was really, really harsh with him, and I think that made the warlock think a little bit. So that's good.
I don't think it did, but sure.
Okay.
And then the last thing that happened, I wasn't there, but like, Seneca, you opened the door for someone, right?
Okay, just to be fair, I was really tired and I thought it was the King Mage person, and I was wrong. All I knew was that Dari's girlfriend was going to go get the person that was going to help Dari. And then the next thing you know, there was a person who was ready at the door, and that they looked like they were going to help Dari, so I let them in. And to be fair, we've had a lot of people coming in, and I seem to be the one that I have to let them in all the time, and I'm so hostile. So maybe it was nice that I was nice to this person for the first time.
And that's where we're going to pick back up. I think that was nice and concise. I'm going to give you all inspiration to start this game. Yes. And we are going to start it back in the house. And there is a massive half-elf wearing full plate armor. Each step sounds almost like he's stomping. He makes it into the room with Dari. He looks over at Dari's body. Dari's body looks over at him. They make eyes, and it is almost, the tension is thick in the room.
I come right in behind this giant person and I go, Duata, the person that's going to help Dari is here.
I see the tension, and I remember the words that were spoken between the two of them, and how this man was gonna wipe out the blight that he was referring to my brother. And I say, I don't think he's here to help. And I slowly stand up and stand in front of the sitting Dari.
What do you mean?
As you say, what do you mean? Xylorin pulls out a massive greatsword, and he whispers something in a language. Do you speak Celestial?
Let me see. I do. Yes.
I also speak Celestial.
Do not. She's
Says
played
the
dumb.
word. Burn the hair. And the sword erupts into flames. I would like you all to roll initiative.
Hey, Noir, I can't really hear you. I don't know if that's just me.
Well,
Yeah, I was
no,
gonna say
one
that.
second.
Sound
Here,
like the
this
gate-
should help.
The gate was coming to.
Yep, my noise gate. That should be better.
Yeah, much
He says the words, burn the heretic.
Mm.
And his sword erupts into flames. He says this is celestial. And I'm going to need everyone to roll me, everyone in the house to roll me initiative.
Roll initiative.
So yes, you do get to roll initiative. And Dari, you Because you are currently being occupied by your patron, your spells do not cost you spell slots.
He about to catch these hands for real.
Okay. So far, the dice that I told y'all about is doing exactly what I thought it would do.
Odd.
But on initiative, I'm not that thrilled because it doesn't exactly matter. You're burning the good rolls. Right?
I got a very powerful 11 for his initiative. Seneca, what did you get?
19.
Okie dokie, 19. Duwada, what did you get?
Also 19.
19. And Dari, what did you get?
30-20.
Oh boy. Okay. And so he pulls out the sword. It erupts into flames. Dari, you are being controlled by your patron. What does the patron do?
In Celestial, the patron will say, defend fate. And in his hand, a long curved sword will arise. And he is going to move very quickly and just slash across the center of his chest. Very reminiscent of the scar that Dari has on his own.
Nice.
Body.
Go ahead and make me that attack roll.
Yes. 14. Yeah, 14.
You swing the sword and catches it, and you pull the sword away, and there's just a little drop of blood as it cuts his head, and you see the wound closes.
I'm gonna do it again.
Go for it.
22.
That'll hit unless. Yeah, he does. You swing and just a pillar of flames.
Counter spell. If it's a spell, I want to counter spell.
It is. It was shield, and you see a shield like a wall of fire come to block the blow. You quickly pivot and tell me what the counter spell looks like when it's coming directly from your patron.
This time, the shadows around him seem to reach up with like an infinite amount of hands and begin to rip the magic out of the air and to kind of devour it whole. And as the blade hits, I'm going to cast the spell Blood Armor with my bonus action. Mm-hmm. And as the blood from his wound coats the blade, it begins to crawl up the patron's arms, forming this kind of full plate body armor of blood. And then I give him the Dikembe Mutombo finger wag.
You see, you cut, and it barely gets through this really thick plate armor, but you can see just a droplet of blood come out, and he smiles. Good. I wouldn't want this to be easy. That brings us to Seneca and Duwada. You tied. So who has the higher dexterity?
My dexterity is 1 plus 1, 12.
My dexterity is 14.
All right, have fun.
So Duwada, you get to go first.
Okay, so I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon, and it is going to take the form of a scythe, just like the scythe that I had originally did it with in the Nightmare World, and I am going to swing it at him.
Okay, go for it.
Plus, what's 19 plus 8? It's something.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Awesome. And then it's 1d8 plus 5. 4, 9. So I move in front again of in the middle of the Dari / patron, and I slice at him with my scythe, and I sort of like give like I know he doesn't need it, but it's like instinct that I put a hand behind me so that it's sort of like pushing or trying to push Dari back. So it's like a protective sort of thing, even though I know in my heart that this is a Dari at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, and
What's the damage?
it's 9.
Okay. Alrighty.
And I will also use my bonus action to attack him again.
Go for it.
It is a fail though. 6 + 8.
Okay, yeah.
So
13. Oh no, 14. Oh yeah, that is a miss.
okay.
So that's going to bring us to Seneca.
I'm super taken aback by the fact that this has turned into a fight and I just let this person in. So I'm right behind them. And I'd like to just, release my swords from their scabbard again and whip him at his back if I can.
Go for it. Roll your attacks.
Wish me luck. I don't think I wrote down what the bonuses. I did, but I don't think I saved that PDF. What the bonuses were for the swords.
It is +1. It turns your
To attack.
weapons into +1.
Okay, great.
To attack and damage.
Wonderful. So the one attacks at 18, one attacks at 17.
They both hit the armor. It just ping ping.
Like,
They fall to the ground, but you're able to just kind of conjure them right back to you.
Right. Okay. Because they're short swords, that counts as the 2 attacks, right?
Yep.
Right. Well, I just like to run at them, and I then go.
That was 2 attacks. So you're a fighter, level 5. That's you can take a 3rd bonus action attack.
I would like to do that with.
Go for it.
With. I think I have like a small dagger, so maybe I can like get a little dagger in his.
Well, because the swords immediately come back to your hand, you can make another attack with one of them.
Then I'll try that again. Yeah, I'll just yo-yo it at them. Just trying to be sort of realistic. Oh, this one is worse.
It's okay.
15. So
yeah, I don't know that Seneca would have encountered somebody wearing armor this massive, and so you're hitting in all the right places, but because you're hitting in all the right places, that's where it's most heavily fortified.
Got
so
it.
It's just ding,
ding, ding, ding, reverb on the.
It is now his turn, and he only has eyes for Dari, so he is going to charge. And attack. Duwada, you can get an attack of opportunity because he's just bull rushing right past you.
Okay, I'll do that. Let's see. Can I just slash him with my scythe, my magic scythe?
I do not believe you can use the spiritual weapon for an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so I will just do a unarmed strike, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I'll just do. Yeah, I'll just do. Yeah, I'll just do my unarmed attack because I don't.
All right, go for it.
Another weapon. That is a 20 plus 5.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Is it a nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're doing unarmed damage?
Yeah. Unarmed
Okay.
strike.
What's your strength modifier?
3. No. 2 plus 2.
All right, so he's gonna take 4 damage.
Okay.
As you kind of just punch it, and you can see that you changed the trajectory of his charge a little bit, but he's still just rushing through. This is a 24 to hit, Dari.
ooh.
That just barely hits me.
Okie dokie. So you see this sword on fire, and he just rushes past Tawada. Tawada swings to try and stop him, but it doesn't slow him down too much, and he just brings down this sword. And remember, you've heard about this sword, and he brings it across Dari, almost kind of mocking Dari. Dari did a cut in the exact same way that Dari was cut, and you see that he's doing the same thing, aiming for the exact same spot where he attacked Dari before. This is going to be 2d6. Just really plus 3.
Make him less. No.
All right, so this is going to be 13 points of magical slashing damage and 10 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
And I need you to mark on the side that it's the 10 points of fire damage, because that is the wound, that is the damage that does not heal. And you can see after the cut is done, clenches his fist. And this is going to be the smite, where you just kind of see the cut erupt into even more fire. This is going to be a level 2 smite. For an additional 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks.
A lot of damage. I'm at 0.
Now,
I'm at 0 hit points.
what'd you say?
I am at -5 hit points.
You're dead?
That's
Okay.
a lot.
So what you all
I
see
am merely flexing. It's fine.
is that Dari goes down. And then he goes down and he falls normally when he goes down. But when he gets back up, it's almost as if he's defying gravity. He just rises again, kind of like the Undertaker. And you see his skin is starting to go pitch black. And you hear the paladin go, "Yes, show me who you really are beyond the limitations of that weak and middling flesh." There is a transformation happening in Dari right now. And now our camera's gonna go over to the Arcane Academy, where Rowanari, you have been given access to the Arc Forge at the Arcane Academy. And you're talking with one of the professors here, and you asked them, about everything that's going on, and he starts explaining. It sounds as though you visited the Plane of Dreams, but again, that's only ever really been speculated. Like, it's only theoretical, really. Most of the information that we've received about the Planes of Dreams has come from the Second Age. It's never really been confirmed, and the level of arcane energy required to do such a thing, to travel that far, is only a few exceptional individuals would ever have access to that level of magic.
Well, just to clarify, I never said I was there. I didn't get the chance to go. Hey, look toward Pruitt. Pruitt, you were there, right?
I was. Briefly, yes.
But
People are still kind of walking around the Arc Forge, kind of looking like, what's a druid doing here? Just very confused.
Well, so, but we still need to attain it, so therefore we could try to go there, because that's where Dari is at right now.
Well, I have a few ideas. An experiment that I've been wanting to try, though it's not been exactly sanctioned by the Academy. I would need individuals that would be willing to test such a thing.
Sign me up.
Well, there number of waivers I would need you to sign to remove
Yeah, can you-
responsibility for anything.
And can you tell us more about this before you do it?
Well, okay. So it's a spell that I've been working on, and it's very interesting. And if I can learn to master it, then the possibilities would be endless. See, it's a combination of divination, magic, and a little bit of conjuration. You see, I believe that all that's really truly necessary to ever really navigate anywhere is the knowledge of where you want to go. And while you don't exactly remember everywhere you've been, you on a base level know it. So if I were able to, I don't know, take a look into your memories, I should be able to find a way to get you where you want to go. It's a more roundabout way of traveling through the plains or wherever. I believe that the memory is substantial enough to have the energy to take us to the destination. It's all really, well, I don't want to get into the numbers about it, but if you insist, and he starts to go through like arcane formulas, and he's just memories are tangible things, but they're also abstract. So you see, there are a number of spells that tinker with memory. There's a really lovely arcade spell that a friend of mine showed it to me at a bar once, where you are able to manipulate the memories that someone has, but only for an allotment of 5 minutes. It's really difficult to grab a hold of that sort of thing, and you can see that like a couple of students are kind of walking over and they're like listening in and taking notes. But essentially, what he's saying is that he believes that he can take you anywhere that you remember being.
That is
potentially
amazing.
There's a 65% chance of this going through successfully. 65.3 repeating.
That's way better than most of the things I can do. A lot of times I only have 15 to 25% chance of succeeding. And sometimes it works. So this sounds perfect. So I 65%, I would take that over 15 any day of the week.
Yeah, I'm interested, but what happens if it doesn't work?
Oh, well, you will just end up in a place that you've been at some point in your life.
Oh, just maybe not that place, not the plane of dreams. That
right, and there's also the potential chance that we might reach the 4th dimension, and you may find yourself in that exact moment in time, in which case there is the ever-present possibility that you run into your past self, which we don't exactly know what would occur. Chronography is a forbidden form of magic, chronomancy even more so. There are rumors about such individuals being able to manipulate time, but again, that's around a 3rd, 2nd age, potentially. So there are a few things that could potentially go wrong to such a degree that it would be catastrophic and perhaps render all of reality moot.
I turn to Ronari. So, Ro, it's the 35% chance of ruining reality as we know it, but it's our brother.
Exactly. So
we have to do it, right?
Of course. See, I'm so used to dealing with much lesser odds. So 65% to me is more like 95. So I'm perfectly fine with that.
I mean, I see your logic there, and I can't argue with that, sir.
Yes.
I think, first of all, I really like your beard and your hair. It's like really nice to like work for you.
Thank you. I worked very hard on it. You know, there's this stereotype that wizards are just always, around not taking care of themselves. And I figure if you can't take care of yourself, how can you deign to take care of the weave that allows us to do all these fantastic things? No, it starts with the basics and then it grows from there. I'm so sorry. I love talking.
I appreciate that. Is that, am I getting a whiff of essential oils? Is it like a citrus orange blossom?
Are you smelling the passion fruit? Because I just tried it, and yes. I have to tell you, it has been life-changing. Aromatherapy is almost a form of magic itself, if you ask me.
Are you single?
you can see like he's blushing and quite. I can weave some of the most complicated magics, but social interactions. They have thus far been elusive to me. You seem very lovely.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Well, if we get out of this without tearing apart reality, we should like hang out sometime, maybe.
I would love that. I think it would do the academy well to have practitioners of other magics. I believe that all magic comes from the same place. We just are understanding it differently, and you are very lovely. And you hear an impulse. Oh, not you feel an impulse where it's just like you can feel Lilith vibe checking this guy. Just like kind of like it's like somebody hitting on you with a very overprotective sibling right next to you. It's just like I just need to gather a few things from the marketplace. If you could all meet me back here later in the evening, I would be more than happy to initiate our experimentation. And I assure you that I will crunch the numbers as many times as necessary as to make sure that I will not rend all of reality, because I would very much like to see you again. So good luck, good day, and goodbye.
Yeah. Okay. Do we wait here for you or come back?
Oh, right. And he scampers back, and he pulls out a golden medallion that it has a hand, and above the hand is a book. And he goes, "This will grant you access to just about most of the parts of the academy. So if you'd like to look around, or if you'd like to go home, or if you'd like to go to the market district, it's very close by, and there's lovely shops all around. You can spend your time however you would like. That should grant you, of course, Romanari, you have access due to your keys, and you, Pruitt, you have access due to that medallion, and it should allow you to bring over at least 5 other people with you. So I am going to, you can tell he's getting more and more nervous. I'm going to begin because I don't want anything to happen to any of you.
Okay.
And he goes running off again.
What just happened?
I just flirted with him. I couldn't help it. He's adorable.
Oh,
He's so cute.
Oh. What, do you want to join me in school?
Oh goodness. Well, first of all, if I were to join you at this school, I would not do it for a love interest. I just want to make that clear to myself mostly. But I'd consider it. You know, I've had my druid training in the forest, and I feel like I am a lifelong learner. So, yeah, maybe.
It'd be nice to have you here too. But why not join the school for him? I don't understand.
Because, like, I don't know, just like follow someone I'm romantically interested to a school. If it's not like we're in a relationship, you know, like just met the person today.
Sounds like it's about to be. I mean, you all. I see. So Diwata says these things. I rarely get them, so I don't understand how it works. But for what I can tell, the little I can see, it sounds like all the work is already there. So you just, give him a rose and a pink. You have another boyfriend. Is that how it works? I think that's how it works.
Another boyfriend?
No, if you give him a rose, that's it. You have a boyfriend, right? That's what
I thought you said another boyfriend. I was like, do I have other boyfriends right now?
Wait,
you hear the pitter patter of the dwarvish feet as he comes running back.
Hey.
I'm Professor Wesley. I forgot to give you my name. I said everything but that.
Nice to meet you.
Pruitt, of course, and Ronari.
Yeah, you know.
I didn't think beyond making sure you knew my name. And this is not so.
I love him. He's so cute and awkward. Okay.
Okay. So I guess we head back home and let them know the good news, and then we can bring everyone back.
Yes, perfect.
Yay! Okay. Do you think Lilith here can hook us up like a parachute again?
Yeah, let's go outside and I'll ask her to do her thing.
Okay. That was good. And then as they walk outside, they see rose gold on the ground, and they just like, oh, yeah. And they're going to bend down on the knee.
Actually,
Are they not there?
you look down to where Rose Gold was, and it is not there.
What? Where? What?
Wait, where
do you
is-
have like a tracking magic on it or anything?
No, wait, it couldn't move away. It was a spell. What happened to him?
I don't like that. Do you think stupid wizard may have stolen your homunculus?
I thought it was over.
Me too.
The guy sucks.
Who said that?
There's just some random wizard student just walking about and he heard wizard's name and it's, that guy sucks.
Well, I guess he has a reputation. Okay, well, Dari first, and then I'll think about Rose Gold.
All right. I put my arm around Ronari and give them a little hug. I'm sure we'll find them safe and sound.
Not with Wizard. But they,
Well, maybe they went somewhere else. Maybe someone else picked them up and was trying to put magic back into them. This is a wizard place.
that could be it too. I hope that's the case.
Did you put their name like engraved somewhere or our address or anything? Contact info?
No, well, my name, I did put it there. Roenari is like underneath the bottom. But,
Yeah, okay.
But not the address. I did
Okay.
it. But
Well,
I don't know. Well, hopefully, if it's somebody nice, then maybe they can try to reach out to me. But we'll see.
yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go. Lilith?
Roll me a nature check.
Sweetie? Baby girl?
D&D Beyond?
D&D Beyond? That's an 18 from
Okay.
D&D Beyond. Whew.
With your 18, you're able to feel like you feel distracted, like Lilith is distracted by something. But you know, on the like third call, you have her attention.
Oh, there you are. We'd like to go back home, please. Same way we came.
And again, the vines come out and start to wrap around Roenari.
Is Rowan, are you holding the keys now?
Oh, no.
I forget.
are.
I lost
Yeah,
track.
I
Okay.
would be. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Is it still poison protected or?
I feel like we cracked that open or something.
The key. Well, actually, no. You never got the key. So the keys come back up from the ground because
that's right. They went under.
because Lilith moved it from your home to the academy and basically hands it off to Rowanari, still covered in the poison. However, Rowanari is able to touch it just fine.
That's right.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for helping us out.
There's just a little vine and it just kind of does that to your face.
Yeah.
All right, so you both are tethering up, and where are you heading?
Home. Let the folks know the good news. We
Yeah.
got that. We got a
Okay.
ride to the land of dreams.
So you take off, you're heading home, and that's when our camera pans to Scarlet in the land of dreams. And we're going to do a little bit of a flashback back to the Festival of Reflection. Now, Scarlet, in the Festival of Reflection, there is this huge orb in the sky. And the festival was all about everyone having a shared dream. And when it began, there was something wrong with the dream. You noticed that everybody around, their eyes started going black and black tears were coming down. And you saw your family run to jump up to the orb to stop whatever it was doing. You opted to stay behind because as they were making their way up to go to that orb, the people in the dream started to attack them. So you bought them time by fending them off. And you're a badass. You're able to fight off a mob, but eventually you begin to get overwhelmed. And even though they're not trained, a mob of 100, 200 is still too much for you. And the strangest thing occurs. Rowanari, as you're getting patted down, Rowanari appears and he stomps his foot, and there is a shockwave knocking people back. You see Dawada holding off a wall, creating a wall of magic and holding off a few of the attackers. Pruitt looks at you, and you look at Pruitt, and there's something off. There is something very off. And you look at Rowanari, and there's something off about him. They're doing things that you know for a fact they can't do. They're very powerful. And at this, what do you do? What do you say?
What's happening? How are you doing this?
Rowanari goes, it's a lot to explain. And we don't really have the time. Dawada goes, would you get this going so we can move already? And Pruitt just puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, we've done this a number of times now. There's something very wrong. And I think that you're the only one that can fix it because you're the only one left.
Wait, me? I don't even understand what's happening right now. Why are their eyes clouded over black? What is this? And why me? Why me? I was not even involved.
This is where it starts. This is where it always starts.
Where's the rest of us?
When you say the rest of us, you can see that there is kind of a look among the three of them. We need to do something different. They'll think they won, but all we did was upset them, and then we leave. We can't leave him in that realm alone.
Who? Who is alone?
Changes every time.
What?
Do you trust us?
Yes.
Dawada's going, can we do it now? And you see Pruitt nod yes. And Pruitt walks over and hugs you and goes, I'm sorry. You bear the burden of the dream. And as she hugs you, you feel cool breeze blow, and she falls away into sand. And the last thing you see is a flower fall to the ground. And Rowanari runs over and gives you a hug, and he goes, "If anybody can do it, it's you." He hugs you. He turns into sand. And Dewada is holding the line and inches backwards, and then like very quickly grabs you and hugs you and goes, "You'll get it right. You'll get it right." What? And as they fall away, you feel yourself being levitated towards the orb. And then you're inside. You see a man clouded in darkness fighting your siblings. And as you go to move closer, there is something holding you back, an invisible field. And you see them just donking on this guy until finally Seneca jumps, flips, cuts his head off, lands, and it's over. And they all kind of walk around, examine the area, and then they leave. As they leave, the form on the ground swirls into shadow. And you see a man appear in fancy dress, and his eyes are like storm clouds with little flickers of lightning, slick back hair with white in it. And you see another man up here, big and muscular, with one glowing blue eye. And the man with the glowing blue eye goes, "This is an unexpected hurdle that we're going to have to deal with." And he stares at the man with the slick back hair and he goes, "Claude, you promised me that we would be able to harness the dreams of Nervei. You told me there were no champions here. I've already got my hands full with Kingsguard. Now I have to deal with this. Champions of the dream." And he goes, "It's nothing. We'll deal with them." And then he starts to look around. And right when you think he sees you, you hear the voice of Dari going, "Sorry, I'm late. I know that you can do it." And you feel the brush of sand. And right as their eyes lock onto yours, they look away as though there was nothing. And you see that they're scheming. Go ahead, give me a perception check to see how much of their plans you hear.
Got it. I rolled a 17.
Cool. With the 17, you hear that there is an event that is getting ready to occur, and that massive amounts of energy are needed for a spell, a very old spell, an ancient spell. It requires more than just living sacrifices. It requires the thing that makes living worth living: dreams. You can see that one of the people affected by the orb is alive, but very zombified. Just, they eat, they sleep, but the thing that makes them a person is gone. It's been harnessed. And they're trying to do that to the entire kingdom. And they were just stopped. Claude says, "Don't worry, I will deal with these champions of the dream. It's fine. In fact, I've already begun the machinations of their destruction." The gentleman with the one blue eye goes, "You better. Because if they become a problem for me, I will be a problem for you." And he vanishes. We skip a little bit forward as you continue to watch him as he operates in this land of dreams. You can see that in this realm, he has manifested gifts: a ring, a she, two sheaths, in fact. You see that he's built a staff, two staffs, and he's poured ill intent into them. You don't know what it is that these items will do, but you do know that they are dangerous. And he leaves the realm of dreams. He comes back and roll me a stealth check.
That is a 15.
You continue to watch. You beat him by 1. I'm very upset. You continue to watch. And you see in this realm, he tends to come here to continue his work unmonitored. He reaches out and he summons someone. And you can see in the spell that he's casting just a glimpse of the person that he's reaching out to. A massive figure in plate armor. You see, he continues to monitor your family. And you hear only one half of the sending spell. And this is what you hear. If he gets access to the Arc Forge, this will be problematic for your family. Deal with him in any way necessary, or I will deal with you. Roll me another stealth check.
$18.
Why? This is the last thing that you uncover while you're here. There is a plan that he's putting together. Your family will be meeting with the High Chancellor, and that is where he intends to kill them. And then you see, as he's creating these plans, actually roll me a perception check. This is going to be DC 20.
Let's see. Oh, 18.
Ooh, remember, you do have inspiration, so if you want to roll again, I will allow it.
Okay. All right. Should I use it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll use it. All right, Vominos, come on. Oh my god, damn it, it's an 18 again.
That's a good roll, but it's not quite there. And so you start to see something, and I will allow you to succeed on this. However, you will roll a stealth check at disadvantage. That's the deal. Okay. You ready for that?
Okay.
Okay. So what you see as you kind of press closer is he does something and he glitches out for a second. He appears staticky and then he just is gone. And then he reappears and he's very confused. And he looks around and you hear and you see another version of Claude in this land of dreams. And he goes, "Stop, don't, we fail." And he stares at it, confused and partially afraid. What did you roll on your stealth check? If you beat
Oh
16,
my god,
I'm gonna
it's
be
a
mad.
natural 20. It's a 22.
So you see this almost ghost go, "Stop, we fail, stop." And then right next to you, you hear, "And it's because of you." And, and he looks in your area and he sees nothing. But he begins to cast a spell. And you see a legion of black shadowy figures marching towards you. Go ahead and make me a wisdom save.
You're shitting.
What did
Pardon
you
my
roll?
French. Sorry.
No, you're good.
That is another natural 20. I'm gonna screenshot this and send it to you all.
Scarlet is too strong for my plot.
It's why it's been good that you haven't been here, I suppose.
I don't have my dice. I'm using the D&D Beyond dice, and they are finally coming through, like, for the first time in my life. Okay.
So very much like waking up out of a dream, you see this army of shadowy figures marching towards you. And then you kind of shake yourself out of it. And your arms ache and you feel as though you've been fighting for a while. And you look over and you see Dari, who is also fighting. But he appears to be fighting nothing. He's just swinging and shooting blasts at nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna just try to approach or fight my way over to Dari.
Okay. Dari, go ahead and roll me a wisdom save. At advantage because you're being aided by Dewada and Scarlet now.
$17 plus 0.
Yeah, that'll probably do it.
Oh, 17 plus 3, dirty 20.
Scarlet, tell me how you wake him out of this illusion that he's been trapped in.
Scarlath is just going to just grip Dari's shoulders and just shake him. Dari, what are you doing? There's nobody there. Stop. She's trying to like gently grapple him to stop moving around and wake him up.
And you're woken up.
Oh, right. Well, that's not good. Scar, are you okay?
I don't know. I'm in one piece, but what about you? You were fighting the air? It was like you were training. What's going on here?
We need to leave quickly. Unfortunately, this place seems to, I don't know, mess with things or reality or something. I don't fully understand it, but I have a feeling that things aren't going too well if we're still in here. Dewada didn't exactly sound her cheery self when she spoke, and I don't assume you saw her.
I did. a while ago, she was holding off something using this powerful magic. I haven't seen her in a while, though. I saw these other two, though. Did you see them as well?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, well, how do we get out of here?
Scarlet, make me a charisma check. Not save, just check.
Okay. Ooh, 14. Scarlet.
Oh, that's actually enough. You look at Dari, and in Dari's eyes, you can see. It's not so much what you see, but you feel an emptiness, like as though he's disconnected. And then you close your eyes, and you see Dari in a bedroom at your house, but his form is shifting into something else. Dari and Scarlet, you both hear, "Who are you that you can look into our pact?"
Scarlet does not answer.
Dari, you recognize this as your patron.
You can talk right now. I really would appreciate you showing me the door out of here. Making me ask for it is very boring.
Dari, who are you talking to right now?
The whole reason that I had to leave, I went to train, well, that's the kind of the person. It's a story. It's a story. We'll talk about it over milk later.
Why is this one mine yet not?
You've got to ask your questions with like full sentences.
Why is this one mine yet not?
See, you just said it angrier. You didn't really elaborate.
Do you know this person?
Yeah, he does the angry voice thing a lot. Or maybe he just does it because I make him angry. The point is, he'll get over it in a moment, and then he'll start explaining.
Right. Okay. Whoever you are, explain yourself.
I am one of the first. I swore an oath at the first tree, the treaty among the gods, and their creations have long since been forgotten, except for those who are meant to see. Your brother is one such individual, and so we have a pact. That is why he can hear me. So, why can you hear me?
Okay, I understand. This is your patron, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Why am I hearing your patron?
I feel like we're all asking me the questions, and
Okay.
I don't really have
Patron,
answers.
What's happening here?
Oh, fuck of this. And go ahead and make me a charisma save, both of you.
You think I'm good at? Natural 20 for 23.
20?
Yes, another
Double
natural 20.
Holy
The clearing your cache apparently gives you nat 20s.
Okay, and so
Scarlet is the
Wait, I'm
main
gonna have to
character
clear
in
my
this story.
cache. Give me a moment.
that's where we're gonna take our break.
Everyone go clear your cache.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I'm
is-
going to
Yes.
screenshot this and send it to you all. This is unbelievable.
awesome.
I've never seen this.
That's
I've never
awesome.
seen D&D Beyond go like this before.
Yeah.
So
D&D Beyond hates my fucking guts.
Oh, me
everyone
too.
normally. Yeah, he's okay. So we have all learned the lesson. Everyone who plays D&D Beyond, make sure to empty your cash on the
How do you
regular.
do
We're gonna be
We all over here
Well, yeah.
deleting our cookies,
Yeah,
clearing our
please,
cash.
yeah.
How do we do this?
How do we
Let
do
me
this?
just clear my cash
there
for
it
a
is.
moment.
All right,
Should be fine.
I hope you're enjoying this episode. Again, this
awesome.
has been an incredible episode so far. Again, make sure if you would like to be able to participate in the giveaway, make sure to hit ! giveaway in chat for your chance to win the Prismatic Pantheon dice set. We're gonna be back within 10 minutes for the second half of Fractured Destiny. But until then, farewell for now.
Okay. And we're going to jump right back into it. At the house, Dari has fallen, but has risen, and his body is transforming into the shape of a patron. It's kind of consuming his body. And Xylorin is holding onto his blade, getting ready to press the attack. So we're going to start at the top of the initiative. Dari, go ahead and add 3 to whatever you roll for what you're doing next.
How close are the sisters to me?
This is a bedroom, so pretty close. I'm going to say 10, 20 feet.
Assuming that they consent to this, the patron, realizing that this body is not going to hold up to this amount of power much longer, he will reach out and grab them, and then using his bonus action, he will point the ring out the window and then deploy the what is it? Grappling line hook. The thing.
Hey, you can name it whatever you like.
the zip line of fate out the window, and then use that to
Zip line of
basically,
fate. Do the zip line.
To the zip line.
to kind of pull,
zip away.
almost like a parachute. You just kind of
Zip
pull them
away.
all out the window.
Amazing.
Okay, so you're pulling them all out. Go ahead and make me
Basically,
go ahead and make me an athletics check. +3, and I'll give you advantage.
What?
I just
Can we do acrobatics though?
Acrobatics would probably be like zipping past them and flipping. This is like snatching them.
I just imagine like those anime scenes where you just see like the kanji on top where he initiates the zip. It's just like you see how it has like the special effects that comes across and be like, that's what I was thinking of. when you
Like
mentioned-
slashes, like ching, ching.
Yep. Yeah.
With advantage, I rolled a 14
Did you add your 3?
with the 3.
Not my body.
Okay. So you get them all out, but you're all prone.
Throne?
Prone. And it's at this point, Seneca and Dawada, that you see Dari's body begin to start violently shaking. And that's going to bring us over to Seneca. It is your turn.
I think it's Dawada's. She had the higher dex.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
No stress.
Okay. Would I know what kind of creature the Xylorin is?
He's got elvish features, so it's pretty clear.
So with the magic circle, just out of curiosity, can I choose to block? Like, because it only says the following types. So celestials, elemental.
So if it
fate,
says the
internet.
following types, it's only
Yeah.
those.
Well, what if it says choose one or more? Oh no, it's off the following types. Never mind. God. I am going to cast Cure Wounds on my brother.
Okay, and so you go to cast Cure Wounds, and the magic is automatically rebuffed as it just kind of as it's not taking.
I will look at the patron and said, "Hey, I'm not trying to heal you. I'm trying to heal his body. Can you not rebuff the magic? You little bitch." I know you're stuck there right now.
Have I heard you curse ever before?
No,
Yeah, I'm a little.
this is
Taking it back.
What I am doing is keeping your brother alive.
I'm trying to heal his body.
Maybe now's not the right
Stop.
time.
He will die. You all need to get out of here. His body will not hold up to me being in it much longer.
Then get out of
To
it.
die.
You said
You
his
really test my patience.
you.
You two should continue away from here. Quickly.
No. We will only go if you come with us. Because as much as I don't like you, I like Dari and I like to keep his body intact.
I'm actually starting to like you a little bit, but we really have to make a decision right now.
We're going to go together.
And that is going to be the end of your turn, Dewada. Seneca, it is now your turn.
Right. How far away are we from this homie?
You are now outside on the front yard. He is on the second floor looking down at you. I want to say he's about 30 feet away.
Okay. Can I take Dari Patron's hand and shake it and make if you're comfortable with this, and shake it and make the grappling hook of life take us a little bit further, like to the tree outline of the house? I want to do the same
I
thing.
will say, give me this is going to be a dexterity check.
Great. Love it. Just a straight up dex.
Grappling hook of life.
18.
Yeah, that's enough.
So I grab everyone's hand, shake Dari Patron's hand, and go just another 30 feet.
and so it's like Into the Spider-Verse when Peter Parker passed out and Miles used him to swing. That's kind of what it looks like as the patron who is shaking and kind of losing control of the body because his power is like eating through it. And you just pull him and you start swinging away into the front yard of a very confused looking Boyd who's like,
Boyd!
let's
Can you hide us?
Oh no, we have to get far away from here. Boyd needs to go inside. We can't be within 60 feet of this person.
okay.
Boyd, go inside.
And that's gonna bring us to Xylorin's turn. And Xylorin hops out of the window. 3-point landing. There's very clearly
I would like to do something first, actually. I would like
Absolutely.
to cast Seer's Reaction.
Can you?
So I can, yes. So this is a reaction spell at the start of another creature's turn.
Oh.
Make a new initiative roll with a +5 bonus. If it's higher than my current one, your order changes. If it's
Okay.
also higher than my current place, I take my next turn immediately.
Oh my god.
Then use a new higher number in the future.
First, I need you to make me a Constitution save to see if your patron is going to be able to manipulate this body well enough to get the spell.
Well, that's a
You get to add 3 though. Don't forget, you're adding 3 to everything you roll.
that's 12. 12.
I just needed you to beat 10. So yeah.
Got real close. We got real close. All right. 16 plus 5, 21.
21.
Do I get to add the 3 to it as well? Or no, okay.
I'll give it to you.
24. So that is higher. So do I get to take my turn immediately?
If that's what the spell says, then yeah. You were already top of the initiative chart, but now you're just higher.
I will continue this trend of using the graphic hook of life to pull further, to go further away.
Okay. I'm just gonna let that happen. It pulls you an additional 30 feet away, so now you're 90 feet away. 369, yes. You just and boy goes by. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I could keep moving, sure, but no, I think that's.
I mean, you can move individually so that you would then be 120 feet away, but your siblings would still be 90 feet away.
I will do that because he's after me, not them.
Okay, awesome. You're 120 feet away. God. All right, cool. It is Xyleman's turn. You're 120 feet away. What are you gonna do, my boy? My boy, my son. All right. You have to be 120 feet away. Oh. Okay. Yeah. He hops out. And you see from the sky a griffin touches down and lands next to him. He gets on top of the griffin, and then him and the griffin both turn invisible.
Counter spell.
You hate him so much the gate got you out. Like the noise gate was just like, oop.
Okay. I do need you to roll. I do need you to roll this counter. However, you have to beat DC. What level?
26.
You have to beat DC 15.
26.
A D6? Oh no, you have to roll. You have to roll a D20. It's going to be your ability modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
18 plus the rest of that. So it's
Roll
like
18.
20.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's successfully countered. I hoped. And so
Counter
you
spell
see,
is the best spell in this series so far.
I truly do hate you for it. Well, there is one saving grace. There is one saving grace. There's one way the spell can still go off. I need you to make me a Constitution check to see if you're able to cast a spell in this body.
I'm going to use inspiration to re-roll that because that's
Okay.
7.
The DC has gone up because it's going to increase each time you cast.
I'm dying.
So you have to beat
that's
15.
That's 6. That's a 6.
Okay, so you try to get the spell off, but the body's just like the bones of the arm are like making weird shapes, and it's like the human body is trying to form itself to be in the shape of whatever your patron looks like. It is not working, so the spell does not go off, and so Xylarin and his griffin are still invisible, and they take to the sky. And it's about this point where you hear, and you look up and you see, it looks like Pruitt is riding on the back of a metal man. And then Rowanari lands next to you all. And you see Dari's body visibly shaking even more now until falls to the ground. But you hear 2 thuds, and on the side of him, you see Scarlet.
Scar, you're here.
Wait, what happened?
Dari, you are back in your body.
I'm awake.
Because I'm at 0 hit points.
Half your hit points.
Half my hit points.
back.
Got it. Oh god.
Are you okay? Are you two okay?
What? Okay, we're awake now. Dari?
I hug Scarlet and cry visibly. You're back.
You're not gonna disintegrate, are you?
What?
No.
Well, we don't know yet. There's something happening.
Oh. There's danger.
Y'all are having this conversation, but just mechanically.
We hear that in our heads somehow.
To roll again?
Hey, no, only for the new arrivals.
The Lord.
All right, sweet.
All right, rolling
It's the
initiative.
force of the Lord.
Pay no mind to the man behind the dice tray.
Ooh, all right. I start off strong.
I'll do it. By
What'd you get?
hands.
That was a natural 20 for 23.
Hey.
I got a 19.
I rolled a 17.
23. A 19. And Scar, what'd you get?
I got 19.
19. What is it with y'all all rolling 19?
Yeah, for initiative all day. Wow.
I'm getting real sick of this shit. Rowanar, you rolled a nat 20 and yet
23.
you're still technically going after Dari with his 24.
Oh my god.
Pruitt, you also rolled a 19, correct?
17.
Oh, 17. Okay. I was about to be very upset. Alrighty.
Still better than your guy.
Shut up. My villains are scary. All right. So
Oh, yeah, they are.
that's going to bring us to the top of the round. Dari, you are back in your body. Kind of like it's like when you wake up from a nap that you didn't know you took, where you don't know what time of day it is. You just kind of very awake but disoriented. But clearly there has been, your body is aching and there is a cut. You recognize the source immediately. What do you do?
All right, really quickly, someone explain what's happening. Few words only.
Your patron, bad guy. I let them in. Flying invisible griffin.
Iwata is speaking, but you can't understand her because she's sobbing.
We have to fight or run.
Right. We will discuss that later. And we're out in the open at the moment, right?
You are past Boyd's yard. You are now in the yard of one of your neighbors, who is a half orc by the name of Polly. Polly really loves their livestock and their farming and their gardening, and you're in their front yard.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. So this is daytime?
Yes.
Okay.
We're
I
now
would like to head-
we're looking at around 11 to noon ish.
I would like to head in the direction of like the nearest cluster of buildings, basically to want to make it hard to fly.
Okay.
And then holding my action to cast. We'll go with. Yeah. Okay. We'll cast Chains of Perdition when I see him.
Okay. Rowanar, you're next.
So Roanari hears everything that happens, and then the dots of arcane starts to shift around their armor. Originally, it looks like little pellets of like arcane stars, and then it shifts to what looks like a chalice as they use their bonus action to pretty much summon a chalice on their armor. And they're going to hug Scarlet from the back and be like, "I'm glad that you're back." And they're going to cast Cure Wounds on you. And by casting Cure Wounds, I also get to cast, I get to heal someone from at least 30 feet away using 1d8 plus my health wisdom modifier. So and that's going to go for froze. Dari.
Dari.
Apologies.
Okay.
And
Cool.
Oh,
Anything
good
else?
healing.
Yeah, got some healing again. Give me 1 second. Okay. Ooh, that's an 8. So so Scarlet, you get 13 HP back. And Dari, you get 5 plus 9 HP back. And that's it for me.
Okay.
Was there health that I couldn't recover?
Just the 10 points of fire damage that you took.
Okay.
So just 10 points. Next, it's Boyd's turn.
Boyd?
Boyd is looking at you all like 30 feet away and looks up, and there's nothing up there, but Boyd is clearly looking at something, and he runs to his front porch, opens up a chest, pulls out an arrow, takes a shot. Okay.
That boy was about that life.
Yeah, I thought Boyd was gonna hide. So I was surprised.
Thanks, no questions.
You see the two arrows fire off, and you hear ting, ting, as they just kind of fall helplessly down to the ground.
If you're gonna help, do it right.
I'm trying. What the? How the? And that's gonna bring us to Scar.
We asking a lot of boy, dog. We asking a lot of boy.
All right, Scarlath will be going to this, just right up to this armored.
He is currently flying and invisible.
Oh, just kidding. Whoa, never mind. Wait.
Which is why it's strange that Boyd was able to look up and just shoot at this thing.
Wow.
Shoot at this guy.
Does Boyd have
Let me see. What can I
true
do?
sight or blind vision?
Then I guess Scarlath is just going to stand by, just kind of stand by for now and just wait
Okay.
until this paladin becomes visible again.
Okay, so we're kind of just holding action until he comes.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's going to bring us to Seneca.
Yeah, this is very difficult. Can I look in the direction of where? Can I go up to? I want to go up to Boyd and say, point me at them, because I get the idea that Boyd can see them quickly. I'm dumb, but not that dumb. And I'd like to test a theory I've had with these swords.
Oh, right. So, kind of just close your eyes, listen, take in the change of wind direction, and right about there, and he guides your hand.
And I do kind of go, oh, thanks. I know I said I don't like him, but that he kind of taught me how to play pool in that moment. So there was a little bit of anyway. So I pull out my swords and I say, Eleanor. And as opposed to releasing them, I make like I'm throwing them, but hold on to them and fly. I'd like to.
Okay. Roll.
I'd like
me
to. It's probably a dumb idea, but that's what I want to do.
No. I dig this idea. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Oh my God, why?
All you have to beat is 12.
17.
Well, shit. You are using these weapons in a way that they aren't meant to be used.
Correct.
And so you hold them out, and you know that they can go. You never kind of tested to see how much they can tow, however.
That's right. This is just a theory, but now it's
Go ahead and roll your attack at disadvantage.
Oh. Why? Oops. Oh, well, that one was bad. Oh, I rolled 3 twice for the same attack. So that's going to be a disadvantage. That's a 10 for one.
Okay.
And then the next one is 18.
Okay. What was his AC again? Okay. Are you adding the +1?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, am I supposed to when it's disadvantage? Sorry.
No, you're still, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. They remain magical. With the first roll, you kind of get tugged a little bit. And then you kind of feel like, oh, there's a rhythm to this. So when it pulls, I need to like let go. And so the second attack, you let go and you go flying in that direction. And you hear clink as your sword brushes against the armor. You can tell you didn't find purchase, but you're up in the air about 30 feet. And now you've got to come down. I will give you a acrobatics check to see if you can land safely.
Do I get a +1 from our cheerleading days?
You know what? I said if you call on it, I would give it to you. Absolutely.
Great. I mean, acrobatics is what it means to me. So
Can the cheerleader benefit also comes for Roanari's feather fall as a reaction?
Because you're getting featherfall as a reaction, I will let you take a third attack because you're falling slow enough to kind of go, okay, this is where he was.
Okay.
And I'll let you roll it straight.
okay, so meaning no +1, but
Oh,
okay.
no, meaning
No advantage, no disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. You still get the +1. You always get the +1. I can't take that from you.
Wonder bar. But the attack bonus that I have on it already also stays, or no?
Yeah, so you're rolling the attack fresh. So you're going to add all your stuff.
Wonderful. For the falling, I got 14. Just so you know.
You don't actually have to do that anymore. With
Got it.
Featherfall, you just land like.
Oh, I almost had a 20. Oh,
What did you get though?
15. I know.
15 won't do it.
I know.
You hit again, but again, you're so trained to hit the vital parts that even with this person being invisible, you're like, if I hit the chest here, this should be where the neck is. But there's like armor at the neck. And
Totally.
just
Okay.
blocks it. All right. That's going to bring us to what did I do? That's going to bring us to Dawada. Nope. Wait. Dawada. Yeah, Dawada. I messed up and let Seneca go first because everybody rolled a 19, but it's okay. Dawada, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
And the people that I will be choosing. Who's next?
What do you mean? Oh, who's next to go?
Yeah.
Be me? I have a
Pruitt.
17. Yeah, okay.
Pruitt, and then Roanar. Who hasn't gone yet?
I think just Pruitt.
Just Pruitt.
Pruitt. So we're gonna go back to the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pruitt.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give Pruitt, Dari, and Scarlett a beacon of hope, and this gives you, well, you already have advantage on all of your wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, but you regain maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. So if you're like whatever, you get the maximum number of hit points.
Perfect. Oh.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you. That's awesome.
What else we got?
I will do a bonus action if I have one, which I don't think I do. Oh, I do have one. Well, that's a spell, so never mind. I don't have one.
Okie dokie. That's going to bring us to Pruitt.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Okay.
what's up? You got something to say, Dark?
I was just gonna ask a question, but I can wait until after Pruitt's turn.
Okay.
Okay. May I presume that based on where I saw Seneca kind of tink and previously where I saw Boyd also tink, may I conjecture there is a bit of a flight pattern or area?
Just sorry, one moment. instead of 3, it says any number of creature within range. So I just give it to everyone of my
Nice.
Okay.
siblings and Boyd.
So we all get healed.
Yes.
Full hit points?
Maximum number
when-
of hit
Whenever you get a
When
heal
we get
spell,
healing, yeah.
it's max. Always.
Wow. Wow.
For how long? How long does that last?
I think this is like concentration.
up to a minute. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
concentrating.
So for combat, lovely.
Yep.
So when
Thank
I do,
you.
so when I do my heals, I now get to do maximum heals for everyone. So this is great. This would be great.
But yes, you are pretty much able to you were able to tell the griffin is hovering. It's staying in place.
Oh, even better. Beautiful. Okay. Pruitt, for the first time, I'm going to say actually, this is something she learned in the forest, but only got to try once barely. And let's say it didn't work or something. So this is the
Okay.
first time. And this is also the highest level she's ever casted at. She's going to cast Moonbeam at 3rd level. Okay. So you see her, you've seen her cast magic since she's been back home, but you never seen her actually be like, okay, like get really serious and concentrate really hard. So she starts to concentrate, and you see this, her green magical energy blasts up into the sky towards where that hovering is. And all of a sudden you see shooting down this silvery beam of pale light. And it's in a 5-foot radius. It's a 40-foot high cylinder. And it's centered on the point where I think that it is hovering. And so now, since it's going to start its turn there, it will be engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 17.
Well, it made that, but it still will take half damage on 3d10s.
Gotcha. Oof.
So I'm going to roll it just with my physical dice because
boy,
I just feel like I don't know. D&D Beyond does not give me good damage rolls.
Did you clear your cache?
Yeah,
I did, and then I had to like sign back into everything because I was like,
Oh no, I'm sorry.
yeah, no, it's okay. I just didn't think ahead. Okay, so 3d10. Here we go. 2, 4, so 6, 11. So half that would be 5.
Okay, and so. Oh, and also the griffin takes that too. Let me. The griffin has to make a save. Hold on.
Don't you know
15
this
is the DC.
Let's see, the griffin just rolled 11 and gets.
Full damage.
Also, his bonus is 3, so 14. Yeah, he's gonna take full damage.
All right.
How much was the full damage?
11.
Okay, yeah.
And I'll be able to move that as an action on each of my turns.
Okay, and y'all hear the griffin just piercing as it takes this hit, and that is going to bring us to Zylorin.
I have a question really quickly, DM. So it appears my spell that I held does not actually require me to see them. I just have to choose them within range to hit. And I know where he is as my family has hit him multiple times. Am I able to unleash my held spell?
I would make you roll an Arcana skill check. And I'm gonna say DC 12 to just kind of like manipulate the spell to pinpoint an area instead of a specific target.
It's a 22.
Oh yeah, you're fine. And also fuck you, but mainly you're fine.
Lovingly, fuck you.
You know, with all the love in my heart.
I feel the love. He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is a 17.
Oh, my save DC is 17.
Beat it.
I also hate you.
That's fair.
So So these chains kind of erupt from the ground, but he is able to avoid them because whatever. But I do have a second question. Is my hit point maximum 18 at this point? Because that's my 10 minus. If I'm understanding, sure I'm doing this right.
Yeah, that's kind of the case.
Good.
All right, and
he's good.
it's Xyleman's turn. Oh, buddy.
I don't like the face, fam. I don't like the face. Uh-oh.
So you hear the griffin cry, and then you hear the loud thud of Xyleman landing. And then you hear, and then very quickly, Boyd pushes Seneca back. And Seneca, you're the first to see it. Just the tunic begins to be covered with blood. I was worried he got you. And Boyd drops dead. And the body gets consumed by the fire as you know what this sword does. And you hear
Oh my god.
as he's walking closer to you, and he goes for an attack on you.
Oh my god, my DC is so low.
That is a 19.
Yeah, he hits.
Okay.
Oh boy.
He rolled a nat 20 on Boyd and smited.
My poor Boyd. I mean, Seneca's poor Boyd.
That is going to be 7 damage on Seneca.
So you didn't do smite on me?
No, but you are gonna get an additional 6 points of fire damage that cannot be
That cannot what?
healed.
6.
It's at this point you all hear Chosky look out the window. Boyd! And you see this older elven woman, your neighbor, starting to run out. That is going to bring us back to the top. It is Dari's turn. Oh, let me.
Dude, wow.
I'm so sorry.
He is
Hate you so much, Nor. I hate you so fucking much, Nor. This is not the first time you've done this, and I hate you.
I let the dice do what the dice do, and they messed him up.
Going to.
Oh my god!
I can't. I am going to with Seneca's consent. I will use my packed weapon into a chain and like lasso Seneca to me. If that's
Great, yeah. You're my favorite, so whatever you want.
I don't know what the appropriate check for this is. It would be.
Give me a. Wait, what spell are you using for this?
You're using your grappling hook, right?
Chain.
Your ring?
This is just the packed weapon as a chain. So there's a chain. Like what is it? Well, I guess
go ahead.
it's the
Go
actual
aheund and make
weapon.
me an attack roll against Seneca's AC.
We're getting really creative with these.
Oh no, I love it. I love it. I am gonna say this does give him an attack of opportunity though, because she's being
Cool.
Just,
Let me look at Chosky's sheet again. I forgot what she.
It,
Did you just kill another character?
No.
what? Who was
Um,
that?
She, you can't see it, but because he's still invisible, the Xylorin goes to swing at you. Scarlet, you do see this though. You see the blade cut Seneca clean in half. And then there's that same glitch that you saw in the Land of Dreams. And instead of being cut in half, you see her just pulled away. And then you look at Boyd's mother, Chosky, and you can see her eyes are glowing. You have successfully pulled her away, Seneca away. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Does that take both my attacks?
I'll let you still have an attack.
I'm gonna shoot him with a longbow.
Okay. This is at a disadvantage because he is invisible. Greater invisibility is my favorite spell.
Oh, his mount thingy has to make a deck save too. Because the chains are still there.
Okay.
21. Oh wait, it's disadvantage. Hold on. God, that was a natural 20. Yo, anybody got a class feature that'll do disadvantage?
Like Clockwork is a different campaign.
His Griffin rolled a 17 on his dex check.
Well, 21 to hit him with an arrow. And this
Okay.
is psychic damage.
21 to hit Xylorin with the arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You hear. You foul beast.
He doesn't even respond to that. I'm just gonna. What the hell? I don't even remember.
Go ahead, roll me that sweet
D8.
Roll me that sweet damage.
I'm discombobulated. I don't remember which dice is the D8, so I have to do it digitally. So that's 9 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
We should
Still-
get out of here now.
Still trucking right along. After that is Rowan Ari's turn.
Okay. So I saw Seneca gets hit. And so immediately after seeing Boyd just go up in flames, like, no. And they're going to use Healing Word on Seneca, at which you will get max HP from that. So that's going to be 8 HP back. So
Nice.
you're almost back to full, except for that flaming sword.
Fire
ordeal.
damage, yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then for their action, let me just make sure this is the action one. I think it is. Yes. So as an action, you haven't seen this before, but you kind of see the circle within the middle of his chest start to expand, and a white light flashes out on the ground. And as it does so, a green sigil appears, and they use their second beast shape to use Wild Companion as a hawk emerges from the ground and flies above as their familiar. And they're going to be using that to give them help actions going for. And they're going to give the help action for who attacks? Who's going to attack? Scarlet. They're going to help. They will give Scarlet the help action, so you will get advantage on your next attack roll. And that's it for me.
Thank you.
Okay. Next, it's Chowski, who is taking Boyd's place in the initiative. And you see she puts her arms together, her eyes glow white, and she casts a spell, and you can see where Xylorin is, there's a distortion, and slowly he comes back into view. It's almost like putting on your glasses as she casts the spell of magic. Okay. Is there anything else she can do? Not much, no. that's going to bring us to Scarlet.
All right, Scarlath saw the way that this gigantic armored person. Keep forgetting how to pronounce their name.
Xylarin.
Xylarin. She sees Xylarin and the way that they just like cast aside Seneca and slayed poor Boyd, and she's just gonna go straight for him and attempt to grapple.
Okay, go ahead and make me your athletics check.
Hold it.
With advantage.
With advantage.
He's
Oh,
gotta
thank
make his-
goodness with the advantage.
Oh man. What did you roll? He got a 4.
Really? Damn.
There's my
21.
dice. So you kind of run up, tackle him, and grab him. And as soon as you grab him, you hear Chowsky screaming, "You've got to get the sword. It's the only way I can get him back. Please get the sword."
Okay. Scarlath, like as she puts him into a grapple, she's going to like grasp for his sword, and if she can grab it, like cast it over to
That will
Boyd's
be
not
another athletics check. If you succeed, you can knock the sword out. If you fail, he is freed.
oh god, okay. These dice don't fail me now.
Here we go.
Guidance.
So much keyboard.
right. Okay, I'm doing it.
Uh-oh.
Did you beat 16?
I rolled a 3, so it's a total of 9.
So as you reach for the sword, he pushes you away.
Do we
Damn
use,
it.
do we
Oh
use
wait,
inspiration?
hold on. I forgot. You all see this, and this is the last one. Oh, this is so cool. You all see he pushes her away, and then there is a glitch. And what did you roll? Is it more than 4?
Yes, I rolled a total of 9.
So you all see he pushes her away, and then it glitches, and he's being held by her again. And Scarlet is able to grab the sword and throw it. And you look and you see Chowsky's eyes glowing again. And she goes, "Get the sword!" I'm so mad.
Yes. I guess. Wait. I'm not still grappling him anymore, right?
You still have him, yeah.
Yeah. No. I want to like the sword has been cast away, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. She's. Scarlath is gonna just keep him grappled, and I mean I don't know if I have any more actions to attack him at all.
I'll say, yeah, I'll say that was
I could
all your
spend a
actions.
point of heal for him.
I mean, if you want to get froggy,
yeah,
take
I
a look.
do.
please.
This bastard is attacking my family, and now this is what Scarlath knows is fighting to defend her loved ones. She does not like events, but this is what she does. So she's going to do flurry of blows if I
Okie
can
dokie.
with the bonus action.
So that's
Let's
two
Touch.
unarmed attacks.
All right, let's see if I even hit. Oh my god. 11? Does an 11 hit? A grappled
You punch, and it's a perfect punch, but you're hitting pure steel. Just
like usually Scarlath is used to like she'll train against trees, but this something about this steel just
Actually, I'll
cracks
say-
her knuckles a little.
I'll even say this much. You're used to punching steel. You hit this armor and you quickly realize this is not made of steel. This is something else.
Then yeah, she's just gonna continue to like grapple.
You get one
him
more
and-
attack with your flurry of blows.
Really?
You
Oh,
get
okay.
2.
What?
That's
Oh, just 22 to hit this time. She looks for.
So you realize hitting the armored parts, not great, but there's a face. Go ahead, roll your damage, and Would you like to make it a stunning strike?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's
Kids
see.
at home, that's why we wear helmets.
He rolled a
With face
19 and he gets so that's a 27 total for that to shake off the stun. So he's fine there. But go ahead,
he's
roll that
probably
damage.
The damage was just a total of 8.
Okay, it all adds up. That's gonna bring us to Dewada. Fixed it this time.
Oh, we don't hear you.
You're muted.
You beat it.
I'm gonna go use my action to run to the sword and to give it to Chabsky.
Second, you touch the sword. Roll me a Constitution save.
Okay.
Save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have. Wait, is it just? Nope. That's 19 plus 3.
Okay.
22.
You feel a wave of negative energy wash over you, but it's not enough to hurt. But you have the sword. What would you like to do with it?
I am going to, as quickly as I can, give it to Boyd's mom.
Okay. So you run it over to Chosky, and she looks hesitant to touch it. Okay. And then she touches it, and
Mm-mm.
I need some D6s.
No,
Not like this.
not like this.
Not like
She
this.
doesn't have a beacon of hope. Uh-oh.
You see the veins in her face go black, and her eyes quickly get bloodshot, and she's holding the sword and she buckles. But it's almost a sheer act of will where she gets up, and you can see that this sword is actively trying to kill her. She goes, she starts to walk towards the stables in her house. She's trying to get to a horse. As she's walking, like, you can see her stumbling. This sword is the only thing that can bring him back. So she is working.
Can I use my action to just guide her? Because it seems like,
You can help her.
yeah, just make sure she's like, whatever. Just like look at my siblings, and I'm torn because I want to stay and fight this monster, but I think this sword would be the one that would help the most. So I look at them and I turn back and says, "Let's go. We gotta do what you need to do."
She looks over at you weakly and she goes, Temple District, Temple of Pelor High Priest Targ shows me. And she is just struggling.
Okay. She's heading towards the horses, right? Okay. I'm just gonna carry her to the horses so that I can ride the horses with her.
Okay. I'm going to say that you get to the horse, and that's going to be the end of your turn.
Awesome.
That brings us to Seneca.
So I'm with Dari right now, and I'm like, oh, I was going to get a hit, and I have the swords with me. I throw them, hopefully a little bit better now that I know where I can't hit. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20 and 24.
Okay. Yeah, they both hit.
And that is, the damage is D6 plus 3. The damage is damage also plus 1? It's not, right?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Okay, great, awesome. The damage is, I don't
And
do
for the crit, it is
10.
double damage.
Oh god. Okay, I don't do math. 6, 3, So one is 10,
Mm-hmm.
one is 5, and the other is 7.
And the 10 is the double damage one?
Oh, I did double damage by just rolling 3d6 as opposed to.
Gotcha. So it's 10, 5, and 7?
Yeah,
So that's 22.
great.
All right.
Can I do one more action shirt? Can I try and send it back?
Absolutely.
I'd like to. I mean, I should, right?
Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on, come on.
Bring it on. That's a 13. Probably doesn't hit.
It does not.
Yeah.
But you cut him on each side of the cheek perfectly.
Oh, so I just turned him into the Joker. Sounds great.
A bit, and he is now furious. But you do see the wound slowly starting to close.
Oh.
That is going to bring us to Pruitt.
What was it that caused the cheek? What kind of weapon?
Seneca threw 2 short swords
Okay. So
and cut them up real good.
But they're also magical.
they
Mhm.
are magical?
Yes, they are.
Interesting. Well, okay. How close might I be to him? And
Oh, and also, are you maintaining your moonbeam? He jumped out of it, but the griffin is still in it.
Oh, interesting. Is the Griffith visible now?
Yes, it is. And you see in the air in like plate armor, just like his. It's wearing like a heavily fortified barding. Its talons have metal tips on it. This griffin looks bred for war.
Mm-hmm. How close? So Scarlett is still grappling, homeboy.
Yeah.
Scarlett has let him go and gave him a
wait.
2-piece
Oh yeah.
directly in the face. But so now Scarlett is just standing in front, in a fighting stance.
I think I will let the Griffith keep the moonbeam.
Okay, Doug.
I'm not going to move it. So yes, the Griffith has to roll Constitution DC 15 again.
I believe it just rolled a 14, but let me double check, make sure.
Okay. Get
I
my,
rolled 11 and it's Constitution. Yep, it's 14.
that's the same as last time. Okay.
Yep. God dang it.
So
Gosh,
they will take
Diddly darn it.
great googly moogly. 13.
13. Good mugga. All right.
13 to the Griffith. And then I am also going to, because that wasn't an action because I didn't move it.
Mhm.
I'm going to use my action to use my wild shape to activate symbiotic entity. You all see spores start to cover my body and like surround me in a cloud. These like black and green spores, floating magical spores. And then I will get a little bit closer to about within 10 feet of our friend. And a couple more things. He will have to... Right? Wait, hold on. If I move closer to him, 10 minutes, he'll have to take the necrotic damage, right? Or do a con save? Okay, so he has to do a con save, DC 15.
He got an 18.
Okay, well then, not this time. But I still have a bonus action. It's my shillelagh. And I'm never going to say it the right way. I refuse now.
I love how you say it.
I'm going to reach my my staff of spores out towards him, but use it as a shillelagh and use those vines to whip him.
All right, go ahead. Give me one attack on him.
22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Ooh, 11 damage.
Okay.
And that's bludgeoning damage.
And where you hit him like across the head, but the staff kind of brushed the armor, and you see where it brushed, it gets darkened and cracks a little.
Ooh, Lilith is here. Mm.
And that is going to bring us to his turn.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Eeny, miny, miny, mo. Actually, he doesn't have his sword right now. Oh, he's pissed.
He doesn't have it. Mm-mm.
He's pissed.
No spike for you.
Mm.
So it's straight magic time. Okay, why is that? Why is the range on that so incredibly high? You see he opens his hands and golden energy lights up
I
into
would
an
like to
orb.
counterspell.
You do, but you notice that it still goes.
I
And then
Oh, it's a feature.
he twin spells.
Oh, he's a sorcerer? A paladin sorcerer?
Kick it. Are we multi-classing? They don't use multi-classing out here.
Actually, go ahead and roll me your counter as well to see if it worked. He is twin spelling guiding bolt.
That's a natural 20.
Oh yeah, you snuffed that one out, but the other one fires through, and he is aiming at Chasky.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
Hasn't that family been through enough?
I always knew you were too afraid to face me in a fight.
Ooh.
Nobody calls me chicken.
Did it again, y'all.
Nah, that's that 20. What?
Come on.
So sorry. So it's gonna be double whatever I roll here.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, everybody can multi-class so you can cast counterspell.
Okay, yeah.
I'm ready
yeah.
for that class. I can't do a number
Multi-class,
3. I can't do a third.
You know, like, everybody got to.
I'm like, why can't I do the spell?
Get rings of spell storing counterspell. Like 5 counterspells a turn.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
You all see Dewada and Chowski riding off, and this golden ray hits Chowski, and she falls off the horse. Dewada, you're riding, the main one riding, and you feel Chowski's arms let go. And you look down and you can see she's struggling, and she says, Temple District, Temple of Valor, High Priest Targ owes me a favor. I am going to roll her death save. Okay. Her eyes are closing, and that is going to bring us to Dari's turn.
Well, since everyone is still fighting, Dari is going to concentrate and form his packed weapon into a longbow, and he's going to rush forward, fire an arrow that does psychic damage from the bow. And when he does that, he jumps over Scarlath, pulling the bow into a sword, and then slashes out at him for a second time.
Go ahead and roll that attack.
So first one is 18 plus 9, 27.
Jesus, okay. Yeah, that hits.
On the second one is only a 12. So
That will miss.
The arrow hits. So the arrow does a grand total of a D8 plus 6.
How much damage?
9. D8 plus 6.
9. Okay.
And that's
Again,
psychic damage.
you can't quite see the wound on him from that attack, but you're close enough to see that the cut on his face from Seneca's attack have almost completely closed and healed. It is. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I will stand between him and Dewanta.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to Rowanari.
Rowanari sees the golden attack just comes through. It's like, no, not another one. And they're going to cast Healing Word to bring her up to speed. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a beacon of hope, but at least we have to do. I can roll it, see what we can get. For the bonus action. Oh, okay. 3 + 4, so she'll get 7.
It is countered.
He counterspells it? Ah. Okay, well then I get to choose another creature at the same time with 1d8 + 4, so that could go right.
Doesn't that only happen if the spell goes off?
Wait, when you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores the hit points on a creature, you or another creature within 30 feet of you can regain
The
hit
spell didn't go off.
I thought you just had to cast it. Okay.
Sorry, bro.
I think that's like the 3rd time you counterspelled a heal for me. Okay.
I'm the bad guy.
In that case.
Also, I am. Let me look at my spell slots. Okay, we're still in the money.
That sorcerer side is that sorcerer. Okay. All right. Then is for their action. Then they're going to essentially have their lightning bolt generate out from their hand as they use a lightning strike. They're going to have their companion give them the help action. That will give them advantage. Here. Boop. Right.
I didn't expect this fight to go on this long or go this. Okay, I mean, I guess kinda. I mean, he's wreaking havoc on the neighborhood, but
Yes.
you guys are okay.
21. What a 21 hit.
Yeah, it does.
All right. 6 + 5. Boop. Okay. That is 4 + 4 is 8. 8 + 5 is 13 points of lightning damage.
Cool.
And that's it for me.
Alrighty, that's gonna bring us to Chasky's turn. Gotta make her save. She's on the ground. Her eyes have closed. Then she coughs. No. And she gets up and picks the sword up. No! I rolled a 20.
Buddy?
She get,
What HP?
she does have to make a constitution check because she did pick the sword up, however.
She's not smart, is she?
No! And you see the black veins that were already there start to recede.
Okay.
So powerful.
That
Our
is
neighbors.
I know. You're our neighbors.
Oh, no, she can absolutely do something.
Boy can see invisibility.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's try it. Let's have her do it.
Let's see Meteor Swarm, fam. just air this place out, dog. Meteor Swarm.
No, she's trying something else. Here. I gotta find the ruling for it because I'm an idiot. I didn't write it down. There we go. Okay. Just gotta make she just looks up and goes, "Leave here and never come back." That's her turn. It is now Scar's turn.
My God.
How do I follow that up? Scarlath is going to. Oh my god. She's right in front of Xyloran. So she's just going to once again try to. You know what? No, she's just gonna go beat the hell out of him. She's gonna run up and
flanking?
just what?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Yeah, striking. Just gonna strike at this person. Let's see. Oh, with advantage?
Because flanking.
Oh, still. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, so flurry of blows. Otra vez. And that's gonna be 21 to hit.
It hits.
Cool. All right.
So
Now let's get that damage. And 7 damage. And for the next attack, an unarmed strike right below the jaw, or at least she's going to try to go for it. 15 to hit.
Nope.
Nah. Okay. Well, bonus action of. God, I forgot how fun monks are.
Oh, they're fun.
You can either choose one attack, or you can spend the key and get 2 more attacks.
We are going to spend that key real
Would
quick.
be the time to use it.
Yes. Let's do another two bonus attacks.
Yep.
Wow. All right. Flurry of blows. So she just, her
Looks
arms are just
ridiculous.
like a whirlwind, like you can't even see. Oh my God, a natural 20. Yes.
Double what is going on? Bring it on. Bring it on. Come on.
26. Does a 26 hit?
No, you just missed. Of course, yeah, you got it.
Sweet. All right. And that's going to be 9.
Double it.
9?
Double. Make sure to double.
Okay. No, y'all. With the crit, that's
Oh,
that sucks. That's okay. Whatever. At least it was cool. I rolled a 20 for the 5th time. Okay. So
How much damage was that?
But
that's 9.
with both
Okay.
attacks and doubled?
Flurry of damage. Yeah. Flurry of blow. Crit 9. Yep. Sadly.
Okay.
It's all good.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Anyways, yeah. So that was the first one, and then she has one last one. So just still going at it.
I'm
flurry of
actually
blows,
full
both
on rooting for another 20. Like, are you
No way.
serious?
No.
Pardon my French.
Oh my god.
That's a 1.
Oh.
That's not good.
Oh, that's a 1.
That's the opposite of what we want.
What was gonna happen? Like it had to even out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're getting into the rhythm, just do 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 do,
20.
and then you hit in the armor again because you know you're used to your training. You got your combo and just and you fracture one of your fingers. It's just like
Oh god. She tries to power through it, but she can't fight no more with that hand right now.
Okay, in that case, that's going to bring us to Dawada.
I'm gonna take my full action to turn the horse around and grab the how old is she? Boyd's mom.
She is about, I want to say, we're looking at early 300.
Awesome. And I'm gonna grab her so I could get her on the horse. And as a bonus action, if let's see, where's my bonus action? I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word, and I'm gonna look at all of my siblings and Chomsky and cast healing for them.
Okay.
Yes. So it's 1d4 plus my.
Well, we
No,
get
it's
back.
not because you have beacons, beacon of healing out.
We get back.
Oh yeah. So that's 4. But no, what's her face? The mom doesn't have it, so I'm just gonna roll for her.
Right.
Oh, I rolled a 4
Still
anyway.
can't heal anymore, right? We still can't heal anymore, though, right?
right.
There's just that point of you have 10 points of damage that can't be healed. You have 10 points. I forgot how much each person has because
So everybody gets 12 points.
nice. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Not just booking it out of here. Oh, I am going to send a message to my siblings. Not abandoning. Have a different plan. Don't die.
All right. And Seneca, that brings us back to you.
If it's broken, keep on trying to fix it. And I keep on throwing some swords at them. And one is 18 and the other is 10.
Those will both miss.
Great. And can I run up to him and punch him in the face? Can I just try it?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay.
Join me.
Yeah. I just want to give it a shot. That's going to be a 8. So no.
Hey, you get the same kind of treatment. You hit, it is just all armor. That is going to bring us to Pruitt.
Okay. So yeah, Pruitt has these spores swirling around her. First of all, though, our sweet little Griffin
Mm-hmm.
is
Has
gonna
to make his Constitution.
yeah, DC 15.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Well, this time, that
The
little
Griffin had
birdie.
enough of the bullet.
Yeah. It's kind of getting the idea. What's going on there? Okay, but
It
I'm
also
still.
has to make a deck save
Oh,
because I never got concentration of chains of perdition.
nice.
Nat 20 again.
What?
A 1 or a
Nat
20?
20.
A 20.
Oh, okay.
2 nat 20s. Wow.
Damn it. This little Griffin is getting smarter.
He's had enough of these.
Yeah.
Well, then I still am. I'm maintaining my 10-foot-ish distance. Probably more like 6 feet, so I can reach with the staff. But I'm close enough that do that con save again for our homeboy. What's his name? Xyloben. No, not another 20. No.
You pulled a Scarlet? You pulled a Scarlet?
Finally. Well, I wish it was more damage then. It's only 1d4, but it's let's see what it is.
It's plus 8 to con.
Dang.
And I rolled a 1.
But it was a nat 1. Sorry, my d4s are. You know what?
No,
I'll
you're
roll
good.
it digitally. Oh, I don't know where my d4s are. D4. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So 3 just from the spores. So what happens is you see the spores like shoot out directly at Xyloren and just like they're like little missiles, I'm guessing. I don't know. Like, and they like implant themselves on his face and whatever skin is exposed, and you see like them sizzle or something. Something cool, you know.
I'll add on to like all the vines that are around you kind of are just like working like stingers, just pricking and
Yes.
injecting the poison that way as well.
Yes. So, and then I could shillelagh again, but I think I'm going shillelagh. I'm gonna do chill touch.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I can just pick him, right? It's not like I'm a bit close though. If I'm flanking, do I get flanking to even out the disadvantage for being close?
It's an attack spell, right?
It's
Yeah.
it's a range.
Yep. So yeah, you get it.
I would get flanking.
I'll get
Okay, so then I wouldn't get disadvantage for this being a ranged attack. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, you don't get disadvantage. You get to
Okay. Then so then I will just roll it straight. Chill touch. And that one.
Oof.
Yeah, that ones are coming out in force.
Anything else?
You know what? I still do have my bonus action, which is shillelagh. So I will shillelagh.
Go ahead. Give him a schmack.
Give him a schmacky schmack.
Give him a schmack.
That was not going to hit. It's 15.
Okay. So that's going to bring us to Xyloren's turn. And before there was steadfast, zealous focus. It's distracting. And he balls up his fist and gets ready to swing at Scarlet. and you see him go, ah, ah. Takes a step back, and he pulls out a crossbow.
Oh God.
And he aims it at Scarlet again. And the moment his finger is on the trigger, ah! Ah! Don't think that you are safe from me, Dari. I will return for you. And with that, he drops the crossbow, whistles, and is scooped away.
I hit him.
You can go ahead and make an attack roll.
Do we
As he's-
get opportunity attacks?
I will give you all. I will give you all your attack of opportunity. I will say it is
Yes.
at disadvantage. He is on a very fast mount that is flying right now.
Mine doesn't.
If
I failed it.
included in that, I have a crossbow.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll hit him too. I'll try it.
I'll give it to you all.
So I would like to use a magic missile on this individual. So you see, he just thinks about what happened with Rizzer. He's like, "Oh, you're not getting away." You just see like the white circles in the middle. It just explodes out as they use a second level spell to blast this dude.
Really quick, I just need to check. Do you have Warcaster?
Oh, no, I do not. Do you? Is Warcraft?
Okay,
is
so
War,
You need Warcaster to cast a spell for an attack of opportunity.
Gotcha. Okay. So
sorry,
I need what are you, a melee weapon?
Yes.
Do I have a melee weapon?
Oh wait, that's right. It has to be melee. So Dewada, you can't use a crossbow. I'm sorry.
All right.
With disadvantage, I got a 1.
Okie.
Yeah, I don't have a melee. Oh, I have a short sword.
I failed real
Too
bad.
far. I
Yeah,
can't
too
like
far
throw
away,
a sword at him.
Yeah, I will.
It's a melee weapon, but it doesn't work.
Yeah,
And 17 doesn't hit, right?
It does not.
Okay.
yeah, that's what I can do.
12 does not
Nope.
hit. Yeah.
I love the idea of all of us are like, ah!
I'm still gonna do it though. I'm still gonna do it just because I hate him.
Okay, go
Whether
for
it hits or not, I don't care.
it will be a disadvantage because he will have gotten some ground.
Well,
No, I
able
mean,
to-
I don't have to roll. I already rolled and failed, but I'm
okay,
still
cool.
doing it.
would I
Alright,
be
and
able
with
to
that-
shoot a magic missile on my turn as he blows off? Just be like, I still see you.
On his turn, let's see how far away he'll be able to get. He's got his action and his movement. So how far could he have been taken away? Oh yeah, no, it's 160 feet.
Oh yeah, no. The magic missile. Is that
The Griffins fly at 80. Their flight
would
speed
like-
is 80 feet. He's gone.
I would like to shoot him.
Yeah, I still shoot him with my
I
arrow.
would
I don't
like
care.
to shoot him.
Okay, go for
I can
it.
hit. I can hit 600 feet, so I can hit him.
I will say he will have coverage because he is flying high. So this is not only at the disadvantage, but it will be an additional -5 to your roll.
15, 10.
Yeah.
The first roll was a
Fire.
28.
I'm so
Give me advantage.
sorry.
Give me advantage for something. So
And-
Don't
and
you have
with that-
inspiration? Wait, never
And
mind.
with
I
that,
used it already.
Xylorin is gone, and you're all in the possession of his sword. And Chasky is holding the blade and sobbing. And she looks at you all and she goes, "Thank you. Now I have to go." And that's where we're going to end our session for today.
wow.
I did not expect that fight to go. I will let you. Just some inside baseball. He's level 15.
Dang. And we're level 5.
You're level 5. You're level 5 babies.
We did
Little
pretty
level 5
good
babies.
considering.
We did.
Oh yeah.
We really need 6 of us to fight, to be fair.
But that was y'all did much better than I expected, and he will return like every good bad guy. He's shaking his fist. But
Get you next time.
Gaius is a hell of a spell.
Gaius is incredible. Oh wait, do we level up now? Is this where we level up?
Go treat yourselves to the level.
Yes.
That was a hell of a fight. That is a milestone for sure. So go ahead and give yourselves level. I know that combat ran a little long, and I know that combat is dry for some people. So apologies if that's not your flavor of D&D. But yeah, this was a good.
Ooh, I get some cool 6 level stuff.
Oh, I
he
can
did 57 points of damage.
to Boyd.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh my God. Boyd, of all people.
God damn it, Boyd.
Oh, poor Boyd.
He'll be fine. I believe in him.
Fam, he is gone to the crossroads.
He's
what do you mean, believe in him? You believe in him?
No, he's
There's no
fine.
soul.
Yeah, he has no soul.
He has
It's
no
called
soul.
what was the Soul Shredder? What was it called? Oh wait, we should go
I
on.
believe in
Thank-
Chomsky and his and her dreams. Okay,
So thank
he kept
y'all.
saying that's how I'll get him back. And you know what? Even if he comes back as a zombie, I'm here for it. I understand that. I understand that feels. Because if
Necromancy.
any of you die, I will turn to necromancy. That's what's gonna happen.
So you hear that here first. One of us is becoming a lich. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, I hope you like what you see here. This has been an amazing episode. Once again, thank you, Noir, for being such a fantastic DM. And thank you to this wonderful cast. And Adrian coming back with the thunder and the fist of doom.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And of course, thank you to our viewers, of course, because without you, we wouldn't be here. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Of course, in chat, you should be seeing who will be the winner of our Prismatic Pantheon. So congratulations to our winners. And we're going to be looking to raid someone and go ahead and possibly either look at something in the near future. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and raid, and we'll see you back for next week for our next episode of Fractured Destiny. But until then, farewell for now.
Bye.
Bye.